Good morning. I am currently in the wilds of my backyard. Um, I've been wanting to do a video for a little while now about backyard wildlife and some of the pretty cool pictures you can get just from your backyard. Now, I'm pretty lucky, I will say that. I've got a fairly decent sized yard compared to most neighborhood dwellers, but yeah, it's an awesome yard, and I've been able to photograph some pretty cool wildlife here. So right now I'm actually watching a hawk's nest right in my backyard. It's a Cooper's hawk, a pair of parents, and then two little ones. Let me show you the tree they're in. You won't be able to see the nest, I'll tell you now. It's deep in the middle of the tree. I can't really get any legit pictures of it, but the parents fly out occasionally and I'm able to get some pictures of them. There's a telephone pole over here they like to sit on. I don't really like that for pictures, but there's some more there's some trees as well that they kind of like to sit on. I got a picture of one of them yesterday in my tree here just in my backyard. So let me show you the tree that the nest is in. All right, so that big tree right there, yeah, there's a nest right in the middle of that tree, so it's pretty cool. But yeah, there's a lot of pictures you can get just from your backyard. There's quail in this neighborhood, so see if they come in. Plenty of songbirds that come in. I've got deer that come in through my backyard. Again, super lucky. A lot of people don't get that, or a lot of people see them as pests. I love the deer that come in personally. I've gotten some decent pictures of those. There's quite a few of them that come through my yard as well. Let's see, I've got raccoons that come through again, another animal that most people perceive as pests, and they can be if you don't take the adequate measures to protect your gardens or your chickens or whatever. But yeah, awesome yard, awesome opportunities for backyard wildlife pictures. It's yeah, great yard for wildlife. My neighbor, I was talking to him last night, and he said that the past couple nights he's heard two western screech owls calling back and forth. One of our other homes that we've lived at a couple years ago, there was a screech owl in the neighbor's tree 2 houses down, and it was so high up I never could get any pictures, and they come out super late. But they're in the area. There's a ton of wildlife you can get just from your home. You don't need to go hike up in the mountains or go to Yellowstone or whatever for pictures of wildlife. So yeah, it's been awesome. I'm going to focus more this year on getting my yard more wildlife friendly, so hopefully I'll be able to get some better pictures of wildlife. But yeah, awesome stuff for sure. I'm going to watch this nest for a little while. Hopefully I can get some decent views of the birds, but yeah, we'll see what we can get. Okay, see you. Coming to you again from the backyard. It's just starting to rain. I was on my way to work and I went into the backyard real quick just to check on the hawks, and there's 3 babies. They've all left the nest and they were all in my yard at one point, so pretty awesome. I've got eyes on one right now just in this little window. He's in a tree. There's like the little window in the leaves. Oh, another one just flew. Awesome. You might be able to hear him. Okay, I've got eyes on 2, and I know where the 3rd one is, but he's pretty covered right now. So yeah, I'm watching one. He's in a pretty cool little window of green. Pretty cool gonna try to get a video or photo of this other one. He's pretty well hidden in the leaves right now, but you probably won't be able to see him. Let's see. So one of them's just in this little tree, right? Like 2 trees back. Can't really see him here. And then the other 2, let's see, they're up in that tree right there. There's 2 of them just hidden back, and that one's right in my backyard. But it's starting to rain, and I probably shouldn't be getting some of this gear too wet. So, and I've got to go to work too. But yeah, I'll finish up here and hopefully get a decent picture, maybe, and maybe some video. Okay, we'll see you. I'm sitting here in my yard again watching these hawks. They seem to really like the tree in my backyard, but one of the little ones is in the tree, and mom or dad, I can't tell right now, just brought it breakfast. Brought it in, I believe it was a Eurasian collared dove. That seems to be their preferred food of choice from what I've seen. I've seen them catch those quite a few times here in the neighborhood, which is good. I guess that's an introduced species to North America, so it's not native, and there's a lot of them, and these birds need to eat too, so I would rather have them catch those than a mourning dove or something. But anyways, yeah, just sat here in my tree for like the last 15 minutes gobbling that bird down and seemed to enjoy it. The cool thing about this backyard wildlife theme that I've kind of been talking about is that the birds and even the deer and stuff in my yard, they're very habituated to people. So earlier this year I photographed another hawk nest, a red-tailed hawk nest in the wild, and that nest was tricky because I had to get in before it was even light. So I'd wake up at about 4:30 in the morning, get there, I'd have my camo on, I'd put a blind up, and I would photograph the nest without the birds even knowing I was there. There was one day where I was getting out to come into work, and one of the parents saw me, which I didn't see him when I was leaving. They were off in a different tree. I couldn't see him from where I was at, but I was leaving. And even though I was quite far from the nest, the parents didn't like that. And they gave an alarm call and started hovering around. They really didn't like that. But I mean, the baby's here in my tree eating this bird, and it's maybe like 50 feet away, maybe. The parent's even closer, and I haven't heard it give one alarm call. It's not even looking at me. It's out looking for more doves to catch. So that's the cool thing about your backyard animals. If you're photographing them, or you know, getting some video, or just watching them, they tend to be a lot more habituated to people, obviously. I mean, there's people all over the neighborhood, so I mean, like I said, the parents don't even care that I'm here. Yesterday I was doing some yard work, walking around, and I look up, and in the tree, literally like right above me, one of the parents was there, and it was just sitting. It didn't even care that I was 20 feet away. So it's been pretty cool watching these birds. I hope they stick around the neighborhood. They've been here since we moved in, so I hope they keep sticking around year after year. And yeah, that'd be awesome. It's been awesome to be able to just come out in the morning and watch them. So cool stuff. Got some decent pictures and some video. The angle's pretty steep. They're sitting up in the tree, and there's only one little area where I can kind of point up at them, so my camera lens angle's pretty dang steep, which is never ideal, but I mean, it was cool. It was right there. So cool stuff. Just thought I'd fill you in on the happenings of the neighborhood hawk family.